would have never had Riley involved in this. I wouldn't have done any of this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Ezzy Facts Buzz, your ultimate source for all things dramatic, hilarious, and utterly ridiculous in the world of reality TV. Today we're diving into Big Ed's latest antics. Grab your popcorn because this train wreck is just getting started. So Ed's diving headfirst into a new career while Liz says goodbye to Riley. Just a few weeks ago, after Ed called off their wedding, Liz decided it was time to skedaddle back to San Diego. Despite Ed's oh-so generous offer to stay, Liz couldn't handle living with the human headache anymore. Fast forward 2 weeks, and surprise, Ed's already feeling the loneliness creep in.
You do miss the relationship, so I'm kind of lonely. But I still feel confident in the choice I made not to marry Liz.
You do miss the relationship, so I'm kind of lonely, says Ed. I hate to admit it, but Ed not reacting like a toddler for once might actually be progress. But of course, he just had to remind us that calling off the wedding was all his brilliant idea.
Maybe a refrigerator?
A refrigerator. Do you remember why from class?
Yes, I do. Because it's not personal property.
With nothing but work to focus on, Ed's thrown himself into his new gig in real estate. He's now working for a broker named Mitzi Taylor in Northwest Arkansas. Today, Mitzi is giving Ed a practice tour, and in a move that surprises no one,
A refrigerator is personal property. It's movable. It's on wheels. Remember that when you're showing clients, Ed.
Oh, I know.
This is important. You listening? Okay, good.
Ed gets quizzed on his knowledge and fails spectacularly. When asked what's missing in the kitchen, Ed confidently replies, maybe a refrigerator. Mitzi corrects him, explaining that a refrigerator is personal property because it's movable.
It's a bittersweet moment. I mean, up until about a few weeks ago, I thought I'd be doing all of this with Liz, and now, she's gone.
Watching Ed smugly fail is like watching a kid who thinks they aced a test but actually bombed it.
I want to be strong, and I want to know that there is somebody out there for me. Nothing wrong with Liz. It's just not her.
As Ed bumbles through his new career, he can't shake the feeling that he was supposed to be doing this with Liz. They had planned to take their exams, qualify, and start a business together. Now he's working solo for someone he doesn't know. Bittersweet? More like just bitter. Ed says he's now convinced there's someone out there for him. Yeah, right, Ed. There's some poor soul out there who's destined to be your next victim. I mean, girlfriend.
It's okay. We still had fun.
You're gonna miss Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Liz is taking Riley to the airport.
You're gonna miss Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they say goodbye, Liz apologizes for the disastrous summer and asks Riley if she'll miss Ed. Riley, being the mature 10-year-old in this mess, replies with a casual, yeah. It's shocking how a child remains the most level-headed person in this saga.
If I didn't give my time to Ed, maybe I could have met someone who would have treated me better.
Liz, however, is left reflecting on the time she wasted with Ed. If I didn't give my time to Ed, maybe I could have met someone who would have treated me better, she laments.
Does Ed even know that she's gone?
No.
Has he even called you?
No.
God, what a prick.
Patty, Liz's mom, doesn't hold back either. When Liz calls her for support, Patty bluntly asks if Ed knows Riley is gone. When Liz says no, Patty declares, what a prick Patty is all of us, folks. She's the real MVP here, calling out Ed's nonsense without hesitation.
If I had any thought that this was going to happen, I would have never had Riley involved in this. I wouldn't have done any of this.
Liz breaks down, feeling naive and embarrassed for believing things would be different after therapy.
I don't have an apartment. I don't have a job. And now that Riley's gone, I am here alone.
If I had any thought that this was going to happen, I would have never had Riley involved in this, she sobs. Seriously, Liz, how did you not see this coming?
Out of all the selfish, terrible things that Ed has ever done, this is by far the worst.
This was the most predictable outcome ever. Even if she saw it coming, what else could she have done? She was committed to marrying Ed, so moving in made sense.
I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do next, but at some point I do need to go back to Arkansas.
As Liz contemplates her next move, both she and Ed talk about their loneliness. It's only been 2 weeks, but they're already on the brink of reuniting for the 14th time. Ed has really pushed Liz this time, and coming back from this would require levels of shamelessness and forgiveness we haven't seen before. So will they get back together? Given the rumors of a wedding, despite all this drama, nothing would surprise us. Stay tuned and make sure to subscribe down below to find out what happens next. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.